So what happened was in the history, right? In the 19, I mean in the So what happened in history is in the 1300s. There's a guy, a man called Sangnina Utama. He claimed he saw a lion at the present Singapore location, and he built a fishing village and he called it Singapore Lion City. Well, is it likely he saw a lion? It's really quite unlikely because the nearest land continent is somewhere in India, and then that's called the Jaguars in Sanskrit. And one lion represents a lucky symbol for everyone. See it? Let's see why lion is so successful nowadays in Singapore. You can have it currently it's about 1,000 is spread around this area. Not only that, there's a lot of strategic locations in Singapore, such as the Hotel, the banks behind the Maybank, HSBC, Bank of America, and not only that. And actually they made this banana park bigger 4 times than before. So you know why now, I mean the banana park is very successful, right? Bigger space means bigger space to take the photos and make memorable moments for the tourists and even locals come here during the weekends. And then, are you a Merlion fan now? Just drop me a comment. Did you know that in Singapore there's a total of 6 Merlions beside this Merlion big one? There's a small Merlion at the corner. I'll show you for the end of the video. And there's 4 more Merlions in Singapore that are located in some of the places like Toa Payoh, Sentosa. You know, Sentosa there were used to be a gigantic Merlion, but it's now demolished for the sensory escape. And at the top of the Mount Faber, there's another Merlion lion, right? So that's 2. And at Toa Payoh Avenue 1, there's 1 pair of lions. So 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus the 2 lions. Right now, you can 6 lions. And guess what? If you drink too much alcohol, you become Merlion, and you know, the water will come out wherever from the mouth. Now, the Merlion is not a robot, so it will not sprout water 24 hours. I think it needs a break, right? So it's like open from, I mean, the water is sprouting from 7 a.m. in the morning until midnight. So that's total how many hours? Like 12 plus 6, 18 hours, right? Or, yeah. So actually, it needs a break. Sometimes they are maintenance on the Merlion, so it's actually off, I mean, the whole day. So we are lucky today we see the Merlion is operating as usual. And one thing is good, because the weather is fine, everything is good. 8 p.m. the show,
আমাকে এটা করতে রে
在这儿吃去。等一会儿出来热酒，开拍热酒。
对，哎，看看那边有没有店，然后可以支持。
他那个他怎么样？
啊，对，必须 cash。
他说711，
微信、支付宝不了。换的话。那边那个店我溜达的，
走，咱俩一块儿去吧。
不一样了的整。都帮我叫一个，单一个。
啊，我家打个电话。啊？没接，我挂掉了。我挂掉，我给他视频过去。还是这吃饭吗？啊？
Can you help me?
In this video, I'll review the secret of Singapore's Merlion. Right now, you see the Merlion in front. It's actually a half fish body and a half lion, the head. It's a very mystical creature in Singapore. And why have the Merlion in Singapore? Well, I guess you know it's born from our Singapore tourism campaign, right? So back in the 1960s, about 50 years ago, you know, the Singapore Tourism Board, in charge of tourism, they wanted a tourism icon to promote Singapore as a good top tourist destination. And then so, but at the same time, they wanted the icon to be like, to be easily memorable and then elegant and meaningful icon. So the Merlion was born. So Merlion, right, is also positioned as a fishing village and a lion city. And you know why? Because back the history, right, in the 1300, I mean that's a real long time ago. You know, this year is 2026, right? So it's almost like 100 years ago. There's a guy called Sang Utama. Well, and then he saw a mystical creature called a lion. And then he built a fishing village called Singapore Lion City. But it wasn't likely that he saw the lion. Well, I checked the map, right? It was like quite unlikely because the nearest lion was India, half a continent away. So, but anyway, you know, the lion was called the Viagra in Sanskrit. Anyway, the lion is also a likely creature, and Now look at it, Merlion Park right now is so big and it's so successful. You know the reason why? Because many tourist attractions are around here. Many tourists want to come here and take the selfies, photos, making the poses. Very nice. And the space now is so big, 4 times the space of the original Merlion Park. And not only that, you know, the Marina Bay Sands Casino is just right over there. The place on top of the rebuilding. And a lot of sport fire, celebration. Lots of five star hotel packages. The duration actually for the resident because not why is the duration? Because we went over to the not lighting. It's also our daily right? Let me just share with you what's the best time to come to Merlion Park. Actually, early in the morning, maybe before 9:30 and after 7 p.m. because why it's less crowded. After 7 p.m. you can see the city skyline light up. Look at all the lights right now. Boats as well, just so nice. And you come every day, right? This time it's less crowded. Have your own gun, take the photos, weekends, and done. You know, the skyline of Marina Bay was completed somewhere in 2010 and that's it, right? Now, 4 times bigger than the old Merlion Park. You are able to take more photos by more tourists and bigger space to move about. Not only this area, but the one opposite and surrounding area. There's even a small Merlion. I will show you guys before the end of the video. And now you know why Merlion Park is so successful. Attracts thousands of tourists every single day. It's because of the Merlion, right? Spouting water non-stop. But is it non-stop? Well, Merlion is a break. So from like 12 midnight to 7 a.m. there's no water at all. You only operate from 7 a.m. until 12 midnight. But that's about 18 hours a day. It's like you work OT, right? Normal human being, they work like 8 hours a day. But this one in Merlion, they work like 18 hours a day. Should give them some kind of present, right? And during Chinese New Year Eve, the New Year's Eve, Chinese New Year Eve and National Day parade or rehearsals, right? This area is very crowded because you can see fireworks in the sky above the marina, the casino. It's just so spectacular. And during National Day rehearsal and parade, right, there will be commandos jumping from the plane, helicopters coming down, parachuting. So after what I say so far, are you a Merlion fan right now? And guess what? In Singapore, right, there's a total of 6 Merlion species. So one of them, there's another one, small one, I'll probably show you later. And there are 4 other Merlion scattered over the island. Well, the first one will be at the Sentosa that used to be a gigantic Merlion at Sentosa, but it was demolished to make way for the sensory scheme at Sentosa now. The second one will be at the Tourist Court of Singapore. A third one will be at the Mount Faber, the top. And lastly, we have a pair of Merlions at Toa Payoh Avenue 1. So let's total with 6 Merlions. for those of you who like to drink, right, just be careful if you drink too much because the Merlion sprouting water under the substance from the mouth.
大王做到。